Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am here to check in for the first week of December with our budget. So in front of me I've got my Erin Condren Deluxe Monthly Planner, and I am not gonna lie to you guys, filming this video has me kind of stressed because, to be totally honest, we have not been really tracking very much. I have fallen off the budgeting bandwagon. We've had a lot going on recently. We've been getting new furniture and sort of shuffling rooms around in our house, and my office is a total disaster right now. I actually just posted a picture of my office on Instagram, so if you want to go see, feel free to go check it out, but it is insane. And I am filming this Friday morning, which is the day that it's going up. This video is going up. And I typically don't like to do that. I like to film in advance. So we're getting things ready for our daughter's 5-year birthday party tomorrow. She already had her birthday a couple days ago, but we're having her official party this Saturday. It's going to be really small, which is good. We're just having a couple of Maddie's little friends and some family over, and that's about it. We're keeping it really simple this year, but we still have a lot to do. We're trying to get all of our furniture in and get the house picked up and everything, obviously, before everyone comes over tomorrow. It's just been a lot. And then we've had some personal things going on that have, distracted me. So I just spent some time kind of going through our bank account and updating our transactions as best I could. The one thing that I have been really bad about tracking is our Christmas spending and our Christmas budget. I have been keeping Amazon very busy, and I still need to go get stocking stuffers for my daughter. With Julia, we're not really doing a whole ton for her. We got her some bottles and a jumperoo and some teethers and things like that, and some clothes. So really simple things, a couple board books. And then my older daughter, I'm done with her Christmas shopping, which is great, but like I said, I just need to go get stocking stuffers, and I honestly have no idea what our budget is at right now, and it's just a mess. It's honestly just a mess. So, yeah, that's going to be interesting. I think what I'm going to have to do is I'm just going to have to reconcile our bank account at the end of the month and just take it from there, because we've just, like I said, have just totally gotten off track with things. Thankfully, our spending hasn't been out of control. I don't feel like our Christmas budget has been insane and we've been going crazy. We're keeping it really simple this year. We're doing the something you want, something you need, something you wear, something you read, and then we do one larger gift from Santa for each girl. So for my oldest, we got her a balance bike, and then for Julia, like I said, we got her a jumperoo. So those are their big gifts from Target, and I got them, or from Target, from Santa. I did get them from Target, but they were Black Friday deals and stuff like that. So it really wasn't too bad. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So like I said, I went through and I put in as much as I could figure out into here. So we've had a couple gas fill-ups, and then we've had some grocery shopping going on. We had to get a lot of household items from Lowe's. We got some paint, some light bulbs, and then some screws and anchors and things like that, because like I said, we've been shuffling things around. So we've been taking things out of walls and needing to spackle it and paint it and rehang stuff, and it's been insane. But I've got my oldest daughter's room totally situated, which I'm really excited about. We're actually going to have Julia move into my older daughter's room. They're going to share a room once Julia is consistently sleeping through the night. It'll probably be around the 6-month mark or so that we move her. And then we turned my old office into an official playroom, and I finished organizing that yesterday, and I'm super happy with how that turned out. And then my office, like I said, is a total mess, but at least everything's in here. It's just a matter of getting it all situated. I've got all my technology hooked up, which is good, but I go back to work from maternity leave on Monday, and I have a lot of work to do to get my office ready for that. So because I cannot work in these conditions. Like, I cannot even tell you, my anxiety is so high just like filming this video in this room right now. But enough rambling. Let's go ahead and get going with this. So let's see. We're going to track our grocery and household transactions first. And I just realized that I don't know where my calculator is. Oh gosh. Okay. You know what I might do? I might just have to do this by hand, maybe? I don't know. Oh, I don't know where my calculator is. 1 second, guys. Okay, I got lucky. It was sitting in my drawer. My daughter plays with this a lot. I need to just get her own. Maybe that would be a good stocking stuffer. But yeah, she plays with this all the time, and it ends up like disappearing on me all the time. So, okay, grocery and household. So $96.07 was spent at Lowe's, and then $30.76 at Target. Sorry if my voice sounds hoarse. My allergies have been really bad, and I'm filming this like really early in the morning, which is why the lighting, by the way, looks kind of weird. Okay, so grocery and household, we spent $219.75. $219.75. And we budgeted, how much did we budget? $500. So we have $280.25 remaining. $280.25. And we have 3 more weeks in the month. So I just kind of want to see how much that gives us. It gives us about $93 per week for groceries and household. We've got a ton of meat. We have a ton of snacks. It's primarily going to be like produce and things like that we're picking up. So I actually am not too worried about this at all. And I know that we're really good on household products, paper towels, toilet paper. We have plenty of formula, plenty of diapers, all that kind of stuff. So we will be good to go, I think. And then for gas, as you can see, I didn't track any cash transactions. More on that in a little bit. And let me check these off before I forget, because I always forget if I don't do it right then and there. So we filled up the Avenger for $48.95, and then we also filled up the Journey for $45.15. So $94.10 is what we have spent. These wires are going to be getting in my way. There we go. My new filming setup is still a work in progress too. So I switched desks too, so you probably noticed that this looks a little bit different. I just got some poster board from Michael's, and because my other desk is like glass, and I feel like that would look really weird for filming, so that's why it's looking a little bit different, just in case you guys were wondering. Okay, so $94.10. I believe we budgeted $300. Yes, $300. So it's $205.90, and that should be plenty. I think we were going to be really good on gas this month. We might even be under, which is great, because we're not going to be doing like a whole ton of driving, I don't think. Man, my voice sounds bad. Sorry, guys. Okay, so that is good. Check those off. All of our bills, as you can see, came out for the month or for the week. And then business expenses. So I had budgeted $100 for stickers. I'm definitely over that by a bit, but it's totally fine. I'm set now for stickers. So I got all my February stickers from Planner Kate, all my February budget stickers from Sarah Marie. And I wanted to for sure get my February ones from Sarah Marie, because she's about to have her second little girl any day now. So I wanted to be sure to pick those up and have them ready to go. Very excited for her. $96.74. So yeah, I spent $137.52, and I did budget $100, as you can see. So I am over budget, but you guys can hold me accountable. I will not be spending anything else for my business this month, and I feel pretty good about that. I don't think that's going to be a problem at all, unless something crazy happens and, you know, my phone dies or my light dies or something. I don't want to jinx it. So, okay, 37.52. All right, now cash is going to be funky. We didn't have any unbudgeted that I know of. I mean, that could potentially not be accurate, but it's been a mess, you guys. It's been a mess. So for cash, what I'm gonna have to do, I need to make sure everything's like hidden here. Okay, I think we're good. I'm gonna have to just open up this cash section here and just kind of count how much we have remaining in each category to figure out how much we spent, because I honestly have not been tracking these transactions at all. And I don't know that I will actually create this like transaction log moving forward. I think I might just look at the envelopes. We've been really good about not borrowing from other categories, so I'm really not worried about that anymore. And sometimes when you pay cash, like, you don't get receipts, and the nice thing about the debit transactions is that I can go on my bank account to look up the transactions, but like I either don't get a receipt or I misplace it or whatever. It just ends up like getting messy. So I think that's probably what I'll do moving forward. Plus, we are going to have sinking funds in 2020, so I'm going to need a notes page for sinking funds. So I think that's what will end up happening in 2020. But for bulk buys, we spent the full $300, so you're not going to see any money left in that category at all. Bulk buys is basically everything we get from Costco, and we get a lot of like staple items like diapers and toilet paper, and we get our eggs, our almond milk, a lot of our cheese we get from Costco. So that is totally gone. And then eating out, let's see how much we have left in that category. Got 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60. We have 160, is that right? 20. These are really like brand new 20s. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60. And we budgeted 200. So we have 160 remaining for eating out, which is great. And that means that we spent 40 this past week. Okay, so there's that one. And then for fun money, we used a lot of that for my daughter's birthday. We went to Build-A-Bear and went out to lunch and like all that kind of stuff. So I think I put 200 in here. Yeah, 200 to begin with. And so we've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20. So we spent 80. $80. We have 120 remaining. And then pocket money, I do not believe I have spent anything. My husband and I each like did our Christmas thing. So my husband, he got like golf clubs and things like that. I don't even know what he got, but something golf related. And then I got my lashes done. And that was like kind of our Christmas thing. So, but when I get my lash fills and stuff, that will be coming out of my pocket money. So I think I've got, let's see, 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Yeah, I haven't really spent any of my pocket money. And what I'm actually going to start doing is I'm going to start putting 40 of this into an envelope to start saving up to get clothes. I will be, like losing weight in 2020. I don't really like to focus on the weight aspect. It's really more me trying to get healthier. Is what I'm really trying to focus on versus like numbers on a scale, because the scale for me, it just like causes issues for me personally. So, but I want to get healthier, and with what I've got planned and what I'm going to be doing and my goals and all that kind of stuff, I will need to get some new clothes at some point probably in 2020. So I want to start taking 20 of my pocket money and putting it in a little envelope to start like saving up for that. And then at least 60 to 120 of my pocket money will be going towards lash fills. It just depends on the month, because I get them filled every 3 weeks. So some months I have to get them filled twice. Oh, sorry about that. But yeah, so sometimes I have to get them filled twice. So it's $60 each time I go get them filled. And then I still have another 40 remaining for like, if it's a month where I have 2 fills, I have another 40 remaining for whatever else. Probably a pedicure or something like that. So that's what I'm planning on doing with my pocket money. But I've explained this in previous videos. My husband and I upped our pocket money to $200 each per month. And that's what we're using for our clothing, for our haircuts, like if we need new shoes, all that kind of stuff. So instead of having clothing sinking funds and beauty sinking funds and all that, we're just upping our pocket money. And then same thing for the kids. Now we just are going to have a kids sinking fund, and that's where like their clothing money is going to come out, and back to school and all that kind of stuff. I'm trying to condense and simplify our sinking funds because they got like super out of control. In my opinion, back in August, I think we had like close to 20 sinking funds, and going into 2020, I think we have like 7 or 8. So I will be talking about that in a future video. I have all these videos I want to film, you guys. It's crazy, and I have like no time to do it. But I want to film a 2020 planner lineup video for you guys to share what I'm planning to do to plan. That sounds funny. In 2020. I also want to film a 2020 budget, annual budget for you guys to share with you what my husband and I's financial goals are for 2020. We sat down and we've had a lot of like extensive conversations about what our goals are and where our priorities are and things like that. I can tell you one thing we really want to prioritize in 2020 is date nights. Spending quality time together. We're trying to adjust his schedule so that we have more family time together, more him and I time together. And I've talked about this in previous videos, but my husband and I like never see each other because one of us, like, we don't have to do daycare, which is a huge blessing, but one of us is at work while the other one's home with the kids. Like, it's like been our arrangement actually since we've been dating, just because of the industry that my husband works in. So he worked in golf for a really long time, so he'd work weekends. I worked like a traditional 8 to 5 Monday through Friday job. And then he worked more in the evening hours. And then now at Costco, he obviously works more on weekends when it's busier, and he works evenings. So we're trying to switch things up because not spending time together does a lot of damage, in my opinion, just to share that like with you guys and be a little bit vulnerable. And we need to get back on track with some things. So anyways, but I will talk more about that. I'm getting ahead of myself here. I will talk more about that in a future video. But yeah, I've got lots of video ideas, things I want to share with you guys, stuff like that. I just need to find the time to do it. Oddly enough, I think it's going to get easier when I start work, because I schedule breaks into my days on like Wednesdays and Thursdays, and I use those breaks to film. So I think once I get back into like my whole like routine and schedule that I had when I was working before, I feel like it's going to get a lot easier. So I also have not posted a November budget results video yet. I honestly don't know if I'm going to. I feel like we're so far into December now that I don't know. And our accounts are honestly just so like confusing and messed up. I don't even know how accurate this would be. So I think I'm just going to really focus more on getting December on track and figuring all of that out. But yeah, let me fill this in real quick. But yeah, so I've got a new deluxe monthly on the way because I do want to start just tracking all of our finances for the year January to December, just to have like the whole year in one book. So I'm excited for a fresh start with that. But yeah, guys, I think that's it for this weekly check-in. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe to catch all my future videos. If you have any questions, comments at all, let me know in the comment section down below. If you're interested to see like how I reconcile our accounts, by the way, let me know. I feel like that might be helpful because let's just face it, like there are months like this month where you're not as diligent about tracking your transactions and it's a little bit more messy. Like December especially is just a busy month, especially for us, because we've got my husband's birthday, my daughter's birthday, we have other birthdays, we have Christmas. Like it just tends to be a crazy time of year for us. So we have not been diligent about tracking our transactions. And I feel like that's like, it happens, you know, it happens. Obviously, you try to avoid it, but these things happen, and I think it happens to most of us. So if you feel like that would be helpful to see kind of that process, please let me know, and I would love to, you know, film that for you guys and kind of share how I do that with you guys. It's a lot of like numbers and looking at our accounts and all that kind of stuff. So anyways, guys, that's it for this video. I hope that you all have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you guys on Monday for my plan with me. Talk to you later. Bye.